Hello, I'm Simulator Deck and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Welcome back to San Luis Obispo. Today we're going aircraft hunting, but not in the usual sense. So there we are, Echo Romeo Kilo. We are ready to fly in just a moment. And today we're going aircraft hunting. So let's get ready to fly. So I'm going to handle the radio comms for the first part of the flight. Otto is going to do the first part of this flight. I'm going to look after the landing and whatnot. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to start the engine. I know how to do that now on the Mooney using my flight controls. So I can flick the switch. What I'm just going to do, I'm just going to shut the engine down. Our avionics are up. So we're just going to flick the switch and hold it down. Now this worked perfectly well before. Let's try it again. Okay, we've stopped. Now I think I know what I've done. I haven't put the mixture lever in, so now we should be okay to start. There we go. Important lesson. Important lesson right here. Make sure that you have your mixture in. We'll give it a little bit of revs. We have our, we'll just make sure we put our parking brake on. Parking brake on. Make sure that we can use the throttle and bring the throttle back. Our mixture is good, so our aircraft is going. Okay, Otto, I'm going to hand you the ship. Otto, you have the ship. we've asked for IFR clearance.
San Luis Ground Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo IFR to Victorville, ready to copy.
Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is cleared to Victorville Airport as filed. Take off runway 29er climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 127.725, clock 1452.
Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo cleared to Victorville Airport as filed. Take off runway 29er climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure on 127.725, squawk 1452.
Echo Romeo Kilo, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
So we're going to request taxi now.
San Luis Ground Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo with Mike ready to taxi IFR.
Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo taxi to and hold short of runway 29er via taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo. Contact tower on 124.0 when ready.
Rightio, so we've got our taxi clearance now.
Taxiing hold short runway 29er using taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo Echo Romeo Kilo.
So Otto has the ship. Watch out, old mate. You'd think this guy would at least move. No, clearly not. So Otto has the ship. Our rampy didn't move. So now we are taxiing. Now we're going to head to one of the so-called boneyards, this one at Victorville in California, to have a look to see if we can see any planes that have been stored there. So Otto and I are going to share the flight. We're going to get him to take off and get set up, and then I'm going to go on from there and take over. But we're going to let him taxi out, and we're going to let him take off. Now watch out for the truck, Otto, old mate. Really? That's odd. Okay, so already he is already responsible for running into a pedestrian and running into a truck. And I wonder why I want to get a new co-pilot, and I also wonder why I need better ATC, who knows. So I'm going to run through this guy as well. Okay, that's very, very odd. So I did experiment with using a new to me ATC service called Pilot to ATC, and probably for advanced users of flight simulators, etc., that's probably a good thing. Not for me, considering I'm about 3 weeks in and like 33 hours of flight time, and a lot of those has been Otto doing the flying. Uh-oh, there's the police, Otto. There's the police. Whoop, whoop. It's the sounds of the police. Whoop, whoop. So we're going up to runway 29. Now, Pilot to ATC if you can get it to work, it probably does what it says that it's supposed to do. And what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to replace the in-sim ATC, and it gives you more options, more realism, and what it enables you to do, you can either do text-to-speech, or you can use your own voice to call up ATC, and you aren't on a live server. There are live servers out there where other people roleplay the parts of ATC and other people roleplay pilots. However, I'm nowhere near that stage. I'm probably realistically nowhere near the stage of pilot to ATC. But I can see how it would be a good learning tool for people who are getting used to the cadences of air traffic control and the various radio procedures, etc. That you need. One problem that I had was that Otto wasn't responding to what ATC was telling him. But then again, you can see what he's done on previous episodes, so I'm not sure if that's a me problem or if that's a Microsoft Flight Simulator problem. So here we are just about ready to take off. So now we'll call the tower. We'll request takeoff clearance IFR.
San Luis Tower, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo ready for IFR departure runway 29er. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo cleared for takeoff runway 29er. Cleared for takeoff runway 29er, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo.
So Otto's handling the flying for the moment. I'm handling the radio comms, and we are just about ready to take off from San Luis Obispo, and we're about to head over to Victorville. About an hour's flight. We're going to see if we can spot some planes that have been stored in the desert. So there's a few places that you can fly over, and Victorville is one of them. So while I like what pilot to ATC was probably trying to do, I think it was just a bit too early for me, which was one thing that I was debating. There is a 10-day free trial, and I really like that. You can try it and see if it's for you, and if it's not for you, you don't pay any money. If it is for you, well, then you pay your $59 in US currency and you have a happy life. Okay, Otto, you've been cleared for takeoff, my friend. Here we go. We're up and away. Okay. Good work, Otto. I have the ship. Gear up.
Echo Romeo Kilo contact Santa Barbara departure on 127.725.
Okay, I have the ship.
127.725 for Echo Romeo Kilo. Santa Barbara departure Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is climbing through 1,100 feet for 5,000 feet. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo Santa Barbara departure continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright, so we're good now. I have control of the ship. And now we're flying over part of Slow. So it's about an hour, about an hour's flying time today. So I know that effectively I have to head to the southeast, but we'll get through this area. We'll get through this mountainous or this hilly area. I don't know if you'd call it mountainous. So we're just going to continue our climb and level out the wings. So we did learn a couple of important lessons in there in relation to taking over from Otto, making sure that switches were in the correct position, and also making sure that your fuel, there was sufficient fuel mixture to actually start the engine. So that was very, very important. I seem to be heading out towards the ocean. I don't think that was part of the flight plan, but we'll head in that general direction and then we'll make a left turn. So we'll press the vector to the next waypoint.
Santa Barbara departure Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo requesting vector to next waypoint. Echo Romeo Kilo turn right heading 115 for resume on navigation.
Turn right 115.
Turn right heading 115 for resume on navigation Echo Romeo Kilo.
We were climbing to 5,000 feet. I don't think we're there yet. Well, we're pretty close, actually.
Romeo Kilo, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
So we're about 5,500 feet at the moment. We're aiming for 13,000. So we'll just keep the nose up. So we're flying over Santa Margarita Ranch Airport. Maybe just a little bit too steep. So we're at 7,000 feet now. Now if we have a look at the map, see how we're doing. We're a little bit off course, but not by much. Doesn't feel like we've actually gone anywhere to this point. Let's just see if we can keep our wings level. We're about 8,000 feet right now. we are at maximum throttle as we continue to climb. Let's have a look outside, see how we're doing. Oops. Extreme zoom. Oh, we've just done a loop of slow. There's the so there's the airport directly below us.
Santa Barbara departure Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo requesting vector to next waypoint. Echo Romeo Kilo turn left heading 145.
Turn to the left, heading 145.
Turn left heading 145 Echo Romeo Kilo.
So we're still climbing. Los Angeles Center 119.05 Echo Romeo Kilo.
119.05 Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is climbing through 10,200 feet for 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo, Los Angeles Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92. Contact Santa Barbara departure on 127.725.
Santa Barbara departure 127.725 Echo Romeo Kilo.
127.725 for Echo Romeo Kilo. Santa Barbara departure Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is at 11,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo, Santa Barbara departure, continue to Michigan as planned.
119.05 Echo Romeo Kilo.
119.05 Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is climbing through 11,400 feet for 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo, Los Angeles Center, continue to Michi as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
So it looks like we're going fairly well in the correct direction, looking at the map on the right hand side between myself and Otto.
Echo Romeo Kilo, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15.
124.15 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
124.15 Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is at 12,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo, Los Angeles Center, continue to Michi as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
So we should probably stop climbing shortly because we're almost at our almost at 13,000 feet. So we're almost at the line indicating our actual route.
Sky West 5676 heavy contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05.
Well, that's not us, so we don't have to worry about it. We're at a pretty good altitude now.
119.05 Sky West 5676 heavy.
Alright, let's turn on the autopilot, see if that works. Now I haven't said anything in relation to the autopilot. There we go. So autopilot is on. So if we have a look at our we're basically past Michi now. Need to probably straighten up the course a little bit to the left. I haven't set up any of the
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet altimeter, 29.902.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Okay, autopilot
Echo
off.
Romeo Kilo, contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05.
119.05 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
Going to 119.05, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Probably go back on the throttle a little bit now.
Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is at 13,500 feet, descending 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo, Los Angeles Center, continue to WYNNR as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
We'll request a vector to our next waypoint.
Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo requesting vector to next waypoint. Echo Romeo Kilo continue to WYNNR, turning and following heading 100, resume on navigation.
Following heading 100, resume on navigation, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Continue to WYNNR, turning and following heading 100, resume on navigation, Echo Romeo Kilo.
So I haven't actually set up my autopilot yet. Need to be to the left. Altitude hold switch on, flight director switch on, alt switch on, heading see how we're doing on the big map. Oh, we need to go way to the left. Like it'll probably even itself out in the end, but I would like to.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.902.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.92, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Honestly, I probably need to work out the autopilot controls, etc. Before I worry about things like upgrading ATC. We'll turn those off.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.902.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
So there's a good level. We're basically running, I think, parallel to our flight plan. No, we seem to be go to the right.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.902.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
With hand flying, it's not easy to necessarily keep the same altitude. I don't think I've trimmed correctly, and I might not have got flaps correct either. Now I've gone too high. Okay, there we go. We're saying to be trimmed okay now. If we can stay at this height, although we are climbing a little bit, we need to be down just a smidge. This is where autopilot would make it so much easier.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.902.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Why are we at the ocean again?
Echo Romeo Kilo, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15.
124.15, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Going to 124.15, Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo 12,900 feet.
Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center. Continue to Romeo Zulu Sierra as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright, so I've got autopilot on. Let's see what happens this time. Seems to be doing a good job of holding us where we are at the moment, which is good. And then I say that and it starts to drop fractionally. There was an altitude hold, wasn't there? Altitude hold on. So now we should have no reason why we can't stay on at about 13,000 feet. That said, it is going up a smidge again, even though I've got my altimeter hold on. Probably takes a little bit of time for it just to settle down, so it'll probably stay round about there, and ATC may be happy with that. I can see the purple line back on the map. So our autopilot is working, our altitude hold is on, and it's now that things have settled down, it's constantly on 13,100 feet, probably 100 feet higher than we have been cleared to, but ATC seem to be fine with that. And we seem to be heading in the general correct direction of our next waypoint. If we... or are we? That's a question. No, we seem to be flying away from our waypoint. Just want to check that on the big map. Yeah, we are. So I basically need to do a 180 degree turn. So we should be able to do a turn just hold the turn. Might just turn the autopilot off for a second. So we're flying under a navigation, so we don't need ATC's permission to so what I want to do, I want to make sure on the map we're generally heading in the right direction again. Autopilot on. I haven't got the button mapped yet for our altitude hold switch, so I've done that now. So that will settle down again. And now if we have a look at our map, it looks like we just basically did a circuit of the waypoint Whiskey Yankee November Romeo. Just judging on this map. So we might get a vector to our next waypoint. We'll try and work on the heading.
Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo requesting vector to next waypoint.
Echo Romeo Kilo, continue to Romeo Zulu Sierra turning and following heading 135 resume on navigation.
Continue to Romeo Zulu Sierra following heading 135, resume on navigation, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Continue to Romeo Zulu Sierra turning and following heading 135, resume on navigation, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Alrighty. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Heading, what was our heading? 135. I don't think that's the right button. I think we're heading in the wrong direction again. Yep. So they've got no dramas with me heading off course, seemingly. Autopilot off, I need to correct this course. What airport's that? Oh, Lost Hills. That's somewhat appropriate. Why are we dropping? What? Oh, I overstressed the aircraft and caused critical damage. I didn't even see that one coming. I thought we were way higher than what we were. Oh, that's not good. And we got nowhere near Victorville. Let's see how old mate does it. Me old mate Otto. Let's see how he goes. Like, it was an hour's flight time, and we didn't get anywhere near Victorville. So definitely need to improve my navigation. I can work on that during the week. Work out, improve my navigation, and also map some of the buttons in relation to autopilot and whatnot, because I definitely need to do that. So we're going to see Otto. I'm going to give Otto the ship, and we're going to see how he goes, because I was too busy, had my head in the instruments. I don't know what I hit. I didn't think we were anything near anything that we could hit, but then again, as I said, I was buried in the instruments, so it's one of the things that can happen. Buried in the instruments, don't see the hill. Let Otto control the aircraft. What is beeping? What's beeping at me? Oh, the landing gear on the sim didn't match the landing gear position that I had on my yoke, so that would explain that rather loud noise. All right, Otto, you have the ship. We're going to contact ground. We're going to request our IFR clearance.
San Luis Ground Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo ready to copy IFR clearance to Victorville.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo is cleared to Victorville Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 29er climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.05, squawk 6775.
Cleared to Victorville Airport as file. Take off runway 29, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency 119.05, squawk 6775, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo cleared to Victorville Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 29er climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 119.05, squawk 6775.
Echo Romeo Kilo, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Ground 121.6, Echo Romeo Kilo.
San Luis Airport information, Mike 18000.
San Luis Ground Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo with Mike ready to taxi IFR.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo taxi to and hold short of runway 29er via taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo. Contact tower on 124.0 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 29 via taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo. Contact tower 124.0 when ready, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Taxi to and hold short runway 29er via taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo Echo Romeo Kilo.
That's what I just said. So this is also good practice for the radio comms. Reading the instructions and reading what I need to do. So Otto will totally have the ship. And we'll see if he can do better than me. We'll see if he can land at Victorville, because I didn't. So taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Echo. So we'll have a look outside for a minute. Now, technically he's doing what ATC have told him, but they should have told him to hold short of... Oh, what are you doing? Straight towards that tug? Through that one. Through the man with the conveyor belt for the luggage. Something terribly wrong there. I might have damage turned off or something. Now he's going to go through the catering truck, is he? Yes, he is. I have to check these settings after I stop recording this episode. Oh no, Otto, you're just going to go straight through the fuel truck. Yeah, I've definitely got a setting wrong there. Let me see if I can fix that. Failure and damage. Well, that seems to be... Well, that seems to be... We'll make that hard. And we'll see what happens. We'll save that, go back, and we'll see what happens from now on. So we shouldn't be running through any more fuel trucks, old mate Otto. So we'll see if he can get through to Victorville. Alright, so we need to hold short of runway 29, which is right here. So we'll tune to the tower. St. Louis Tower, Echo Romeo Kilo requesting takeoff clearance IFR. Runway 29.
San Luis Tower, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo ready for IFR departure runway 29er. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo cleared for takeoff runway 29er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo.
Alright, let's see how we go. Let's go, Otto! Oh, how big of a difference does that engine, is that window open? With the engine noise. Alright, Otto. All important learning. There's so much to learn when you're learning how to fly, that's for sure. You know, no wonder it costs tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn how to fly a plane. Alright, Otto, dude. I don't know what you're waiting for, my friend, but here we go. $40, $50, $60, rotate. Positive climb. gear up. So what's he got set? Over.
Echo Romeo Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05.
119.05 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
119.05 Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is climbing through 1,100 feet for 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center continuous climb. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright, so we don't have to acknowledge that one. So we're in the early stages of climb, going back over the top of the airport from which we just came. And he's probably doing a much better job of navigating where he's going than what I am, or what I did. So we're climbing, we're just going through 5,000 feet, aiming for 13,000. And he's certainly doing a better job of keeping on course than what I was doing. Even if I'm not flying, if things like the landing gear lever that I've got next to me on the Quadrant throttle, if I should raise that, and if I should have like the throttle in where Otto has it, for instance, Anything over there? Oh, it's the handle for the doors. So we're just having a look at some of the things around the cockpit. So we're doing about just over 130 knots.
Echo Romeo Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15.
124.15 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
Going to 124.15 Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is at 7,500 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center, continue to WYNNR as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
So surprisingly, we don't have to acknowledge that, and we've already passed Mishi, the waypoint Mishi. Took me ages to get to that waypoint in comparison because Otto knows how to navigate. So we'll have a look outside, see how we're doing. So you can see that we're still steadily climbing, heading for 13,000 feet, which is our assigned altitude. Going through 10,000 feet. Just heading through 10,000 feet now. Aiming for 13,000. We're right on the purple line if we have a look at the bigger map for your convenience. I realise that during some of my mapping, I might not have necessarily had the map in the best place, but we are on that purple line, heading from Mishi to our next waypoint, Whiskey Yankee November Romeo, winner, and then we head down to the waypoint that I was trying to get to, Yankee Zulu Sierra, and then turn left, and then head through Emu and over Kilo Papa Mike Delta, and then to Victorville, Kilo Victor Charlie Victor. So we're on course, old mate. The autopilot is still off, he's still hand flying. And he's almost at his assigned 13,000 feet. So then we should level off, and I was starting to level off. I don't know what I hit.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 8240.
So that's not us, so we don't have to worry.
Southwest 824 Heavy Los Angeles Center. Continue as planned.
I didn't think Southwest had any heavies, but anyway, there we go. So you notice that when I was flying, I wasn't keeping necessarily at a stable level until I really turned on the autopilot. Whereas Otto hasn't had to, Otto really hasn't had to change his altitude. You know, he's flying level now because we're at our 13,000 feet. He's recognised that he's a tiny bit off course, so he's making the adjustment.
Echo Romeo Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05.
119.05 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
Echo Romeo Kilo. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center. Continue to Romeo Zulu Sierra as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
Alright, that's cool. We're still on track, having a look at the map in the... Having a look at the map. We're right on track with the purple line there. So that's cool. So doing a good job so far, Otto. I will give him credit when he does a good job. I'm not happy when he crashes, but when he, or does a bad landing, but when he's doing good like he is now, I'm quite happy to say that he's doing a good job.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15.
That's not us, so we don't have to worry. Oh, this is very interesting news, or it's going to be terribly out of date by the time this episode comes out. But Japan has decided to stage this summer's Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics without overseas spectators due to concerns about that certain pandemic. So terribly out of date and probably well and truly public knowledge by the time this episode comes out. I think it's out before the Olympics. But I was just flicking through Twitter while Otto's flying the ship. Not while I'm flying the ship, because if I'm flying the ship, I'm too busy flying the ship. So maybe there's other things that I need to concentrate on before I concentrate on better ATC. Like how to navigate and how to fly the plane. And also how to be entertaining. I dare say there would be a lot more radio traffic than this. Having said that, I'm pretty sure I have live ATC, live AI on, so there's not necessarily a lot of planes up there compared to this time in 2020. So we're still on track, heading for our next waypoint of Romeo Zulu Sierra. Interesting thing to note, but this has been typical of Otto. It doesn't seem to matter whatever he's flying. He's full throttle the whole time, and that seems to be Otto. Just stuff that he does. He just seems to be full throttle, flat out the whole time. But you can't fault how he's holding the aircraft and how he's controlling the aircraft at the moment. You can't fault that. I did mention on a previous episode that the Microsoft Flight Simulator team are looking into issues that myself and others have reported with the default 787. So if you haven't seen me fly the 787 for a while, that'd be why. My longer distance airliner stuff is episodes ending in 0. So we've got some great flights coming up. Recent flight between Australia and New Zealand was awesome. Again, Otto doing a lot of the work, but then again I was doing a fair bit of autopilot, etc. We'll see if we can see behind us.
715 heavy contact Los Angeles.
not us, so we don't have to worry about it. So there's a couple of seats in the back for our passengers.
Going to 124.15 caller 715 heavy.
It's probably not a good idea to open the window at this point. Wow, okay, I didn't think that would happen. Totally my fault. Totally my fault. Wow, I didn't think that would happen at all. Sorry, Otto. That one was all me. What we're going to do now when we reload is that I'm going to fast forward through the stages of flight that we've already done, because we don't need to do those again, do we? There is actually a longer version of that promo on the Simulated ERK YouTube channel, Simulated ERK on YouTube. If you look into the promos and promos playlist, you'll see a 10-minute long version of that particular promo, with lots of interesting footage. I actually had to walk up to the door switch, and when I walked up to the door switch, look at this, it's highlighted. So if I walk backwards, what I was trying to do for 7 minutes was try and use it from back here, and just like a laser pointer, just go, okay, zip, bing, I want to open that door. But what I have to do, and it's a lesson I'll never forget in this game, you actually have to walk up to stuff and go, hey, you're a door switch. Doesn't matter where you press the left hand button, function selection, sign off job, not yet, feature hasn't been unlocked yet. Later you'll be able to sign off a finished job and move the bus to the testing bay and back using the door switch. Close this dialog box. So it didn't even want me to open the it just wanted to show me how to do it, but I just spent a good 10 minutes thinking that it wanted me to open the door, and then it says, later you'll be able to sign off a finished job and move the bus to the testing bay and back using the door switch. Close this dialog box. Alright, how cool does that look? So about to hand over control. Oh, yes please. Yeah, baby. I could watch this all day, but here to watch me fly. Or watch Otto fly anyway. So we're about to pick up the action. Gee, I'm glad I didn't fly this. Look at this! Wowee! Glad I didn't fly this.
Angeles Center Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo is at 4,500 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center, continue to Papa Mike Delta as planned. Altimeter 29.902. And flight 1948 heavy contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1.
I won't be making that mistake with the window again. Wow, look at how close we are to those mountains and those trees. We seem to be so close.
127.1 for and flight 1948 heavy.
So we're climbing up to 13,000 feet. I thought that I'd fast forward a little bit because of the amount of time that we've been going in the episode. He didn't really want to see us take off and go up to climb again. So I would have thought we're almost at the top of descent and just coming down.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska 1133 heavy is at flight level 400, descending 10,000 feet.
Wow, look at that view.
Echo Romeo Kilo contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8.
125.
133 heavy Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
125.8 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
160 heavy contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8.
Echo Romeo Kilo.
Alaska 1133
If I can get a word in.
Los Angeles Center on 127.1.
125.8 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
125.8 for Echo Romeo Kilo. 125.8 SkyWest 316. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo is at 7,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo, Los Angeles Center, continue to Papa Mike Delta as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Los Angeles Center, SkyWest 3160 heavy is at 12,900 feet, descending 12,000 feet.
Now this is where it would be handy for different voices.
3160 heavy, Los Angeles Center, continue to CRC US as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
This is where the extra voices would be really handy.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 6,000 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, altimeter 29.902.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
That's what I just said. Also helps that I can read, that it's on the screen in front of me. Helps that I can read, but I know with things like that, I know that if ATC says that you're 6,000 feet below your assigned altitude, climb and maintain 13,000 feet, I know that they want me to repeat back, climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo. And so Otto is working on that.
SkyWest 3160 heavy contact SoCal approach on 124.3.
So obviously ATC is happy with how we're going at the moment, so they're not on to us now to say, oh, you're too low, you're too high, too low, too high, so they're happy. One through 2.85 Echo Romeo Kilo.
12 heavy contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85.
132.85 Echo Romeo Kilo.
132.85 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
Going to 132.85. Pass. Los Angeles Center. Pass coast 12 heavy is out of flight level 255 for 10,000 feet.
Back coast 12 heavy Los Angeles Center, continue as planned. Hog Valley 8656 heavy contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo 13,000 feet. Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center, continue to Papa Mike Delta as planned. Altimeter 29.902. 125.8 for Hog Valley 8656 heavy. Echo Romeo Kilo descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet Echo Romeo Kilo.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
So we're working on descending down to 7,000 feet. I am expecting a call from ATC soon telling us that we need to get down a little bit faster. But it does take some time to get down from 13,000 feet to 7,000. You see how the environment's changed, how it's all... what airport's that? Can't quite see because the wing's in the way at the moment. You know, I could have a look out the window, I could do this. Oh, Lancaster Airport, Lancaster Airport. That's not us. So we don't have to worry. What's that beeping, Otto?
132.3, Path Coast 12 heavy.
Oh, whatever that beeping was has gone away. Whoops. So, having a look at the map, we've got some waypoints to go past: Ski, Strats, Hero, Dixner, Forda, Fugit. A few waypoints to get through before we get to Victorville. Simulated flying doesn't happen and isn't over in 5 minutes. So who are Pat Coast, I wonder? Oh, Pacific Coast Jets manage and operates private jets based in the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, that's interesting. 132.3 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
132.3 for Echo Romeo Kilo.
That's what I said.
Los Angeles Center Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo 7,000 feet.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Los Angeles Center, continue to Zorin as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Echo Romeo Kilo contact Joshua approach on 124.55.
124.55 Echo Romeo Kilo.
Going to 124.55 Echo Romeo Kilo. Joshua approach Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo 7,000 feet.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Joshua approach, continue to exit as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Echo Romeo Kilo descend and maintain 6,600 feet.
6,600 feet Echo Romeo Kilo.
Descend and maintain 6,600 feet Echo Romeo Kilo.
See, I should have said descend and maintain.
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 17 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Victor Charlie Victor 89 radial 122 DMER, cleared to Victor Charlie Victor.
Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Victor Charlie Victor 89 radial 122 DMER, cleared to Victor Charlie Victor Echo Romeo Kilo.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Victor Charlie Victor 89 radial 122 DMER, cleared to Victor Charlie Victor Echo Romeo Kilo.
I caught most of that. See, sometimes I don't know exactly what they want in relation to that readback, because it was a fairly long readback. Okie dokie, we are just under 5 nautical miles out now. So we are getting close, so what we should have a look out for is to see if we can see where these planes are. So So that's a good look of how we're approaching. I dare say off in the distance is exactly where we're heading. So it took us a while to get there. Took us a while to get there, but so far so good. Hang on, what's that down there? Oh, I can't really see the wings there. Actually, I'm wondering if that is the airport at all. Let's have a look at the map. Hey Otto, we've actually flown past it. Unless he's going to circle around and... yeah, looks like he's going to circle around now. So there was a... couple of landmarks that he's hopefully going towards. Now I don't think that's the right airport down there. Haven't really descended yet either, so he's still following the track that he's been assigned. Now the initially that said that was Osborne Private. concerning again. I'm glad Otto's navigating this one. So, where are we going, old mate? So we've circled around. So the airport should be off to our left now. So that should be. So the airport should be just off to our left. Hang on, no. Oh, well to our left. Hang on, there's another couple of aircraft on us. I'm not sure. I think that's us. There's another 2 aircraft in the general vicinity, Otto. So he's definitely needs to circle around. And so far, ATC haven't corrected us. Now, Otto could 100% be doing the correct things here. With a couple of the waypoints that we were given. So while it looks like on the map that he's gone way too far, this could be the way that the flight plan was and the way that ATC have cleared us. But this certainly looks like the type of environment where it'll be nice and flat, and you can store aircraft out here in, you know, pretty hot and dry conditions. You know, they aren't going to rust, etc. Descend and maintain 5,200 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Descend and maintain 5,200 feet, Echo Romeo Kilo.
That's what I said. And with Pilot to ATC, if you wanted to do all the voice comms using your own voice, you can do it. And nobody's going to hear you unless you do a YouTube video, etc. However, there are some other services like VH-ERK and I think it's Pilot's Edge, where you are actually on a server with real life people who would probably treat it way too seriously if you fumble your way through your radio calls. You know, the fact that you've got a flight sim in the first place means that you're taking things seriously. You know, and if you're doing it properly, if you're just not buying a flight sim just to crash. So we're aiming to, and we're almost at 5,200. Palisades Ranch, so that's not us. So certainly long, flat and dry out here, that is for sure. So we're at
Echo Romeo Kilo, you are 8 miles north of Victorville. Contact Victorville Tower on 118.35 when inbound on the approach.
118.35 when inbound on approach. Echo Romeo Kilo.
Tower on 118.35 Echo Romeo Kilo. Victorville Tower, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo 7 miles north inbound ILS runway 17 approach.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo Victorville Tower. Cleared ILS runway 17 approach. Altimeter 29er.9er 21257 at tree.
Cleared ILS runway 17 approach. Echo Romeo Kilo.
Cleared ILS runway 17 approach Echo Romeo Kilo.
For my own amusement,
Victorville Tower, Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
looks like that's it at 12 o'clock.
Echo Romeo Kilo Airport is 12 o'clock 6 miles.
Boom, nailed it. We'll do ATIS.
Victorville Airport Information Golf 19er 000. Wind 257 at tree. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 9er. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29er.9er2. ILS runway 17 in use. Landing and departing runway 17. DSR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Gulf.
Clear to land runway 17 Echo Romeo Kilo.
When did that happen? Probably when I was on ATIS. So there we go. We are just under 4 nautical miles out now. So we're coming in nicely. We're nice and lined up. And he actually looks like he's doing a fairly good job on this approach, Otto. So we'll go to our side on view. It looks like he's fairly well lined up. Good landing, boy.
Echo Romeo Kilo exit runway when able.
So I don't have to acknowledge those ones. So nice landing, Otto. Well done, my friend. Let's go outside and see if we can spot the over there, maybe?
Echo Romeo Kilo exit runway when able. Echo Romeo Kilo contact ground on 124.45.
Contact ground 124.45, Echo Romeo Kilo.
124.45 for Echo Romeo Kilo. Victorville Ground Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo request taxi to parking.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo cross runway 3 Alpha.
Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo, cross runway 3 Alpha, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo cross runway 3 Alpha Echo Romeo Kilo.
That's what I said. Well done, Otto. So a successful flight in the end. So we're just coming up to our parking area. Now, what ground services do we have available? Go back to clearance. So we're not close enough to do anything yet. I certainly hope you have enjoyed the episode. Don't forget, on Friday's episodes of Simulated ERK Microsoft Flight Simulator with Echo Romeo Kilo. And much more happening around Simulated ERK as well. SimulatedERKgaming.com, Simulated ERK on YouTube. So we'll just taxi and then shut down, and then we'll shut the episode down. That, Otto, was almost a textbook flight. Well done. I caused 2 crashes. That wasn't good. So it looks like our parking area is a little bit away from the aircraft that we went there to see. after all that. So the little marker says over there. We'll see where old mate's going. Although it did say cross runway 3 Alpha, I don't think we've done that yet. Oh, I can start to see some buildings and whatnot over there. This will be runway 3 Alpha. Well, this says it's runway 213. So we did get permission to cross runway 3 Alpha. Unless this is taxiway Bravo, which I don't think it is. Too wide to be a taxiway. It's not marked like a taxiway. What runway is this coming up? Oh, it's leaving this runway and going onto the taxiway, okay. Oh, runway 3, runway 21, okay. So we did go down runway 3 Alpha. Okay, that's fine. I don't know the airport. I think I know what airport I'm going to be using on the next episode, so we can see if we can fly over some See if we can fly over some planes in the boneyard. Don't know about those lights in the middle of the yellow line. How they seem to be raised like that. Okay, there's our marshal. Well, there's a marshal. I don't know if he's ours. Taxi to parking options.
Victorville Ground Victor Hotel. Echo Romeo Kilo taxi to parking.
Victor Hotel, Echo Romeo Kilo taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Romeo Kilo.
And there we go. 43 minutes of actual flight. 1 takeoff, 1 landing. Oh, that's pretty bad. In total, I've got 79 takeoffs and 59 landings. Whoops. So here we are. Got some biz jets and some GA, and I don't know where all the stored planes are, but we'll find that out. I think we'll do a flight out of here on the next episode. Anywho, I've been Simulated Erk. You've been wonderful. On behalf of our co-pilot Otto, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to stay safe out there and listen to ATC. Bye for now.